So in today's video, I'm going to be doing the e-girl hair, the money pieces, the two front strands, the highlights. It has so many names, but I think the one that most people use is e-girl. And yes, I know I'm late, but it's fine. I'm fashionably late. Like, I'm here with it now, you know, that's all that matters. But I'm gonna be using Nancy's best hair. I'm gonna be using their wig. The hair I'm wearing, the red one, is by them, and I really like their hair. I paid for it with my own money, by the way. But if you like wigs, nails, saving money, subscribe to my channel because I give you all of that. So for the hair specs, it is a 20-inch 4x4 closure wig. I believe it's pre-plucked and it comes in the natural color, and it is 150 density. I got it from Amazon for $94.99, but there's always a $5 off coupon. Sometimes 10. Sometimes when I look it's 10 because I need to get another one, but I'm waiting for it to be a 10 this time. But if you want like full details, I have another video on it, so you can go watch that. One thing I'll add really quickly is that the density of this hair is true. It definitely is 150. Some people have said it's thin, but I personally think it's 150. But yeah, just that quick little thing. So I'm going to be using the Prism Lights powder bleach because it was the cheapest one at Sally's. And then 30 volume developer. So in my last video I had said, let me know if you guys want me to bleach the hell out of this hair. I think that's exactly what I said, bleach the hell out of this hair, just to see how light it gets. But then I was thinking about it and I was like, if this hair like fries, I'm going to be really sad that I'm out of $94. So I've been wanting to try this hairstyle, so I said this is a way of doing that, just not in the way that I proposed. So let me start explaining what's going on. So what I did was I mixed 1 part bleach to 2 parts developer, and now I am just sectioning off the parts I want to bleach. So I thought, yeah, I'm just sectioning hair, like how hard can it be? I was doing this for like 20 minutes. I cut out a lot of the footage because I was like, how can they see me struggle like this? This is embarrassing, very embarrassing. But I realized it's kind of important to do this as neat as you can, because when I was doing my research, I seen that most people were just winging it. Section the front, slap some bleach on, that's it. So I just went for the same thing, but I made sure to part it as neat as I could. And on mine, like, I noticed like one patch is slightly bigger than the other, which is weird because I feel like here it was like somewhat straight, but you'll see what I'm talking about. But it's not that bad, but if you can get it neat, do it. So I just got done doing all of that, then I realized, oh, I didn't even protect my mannequin head. That is why it looks so bad. It is in such a poor state and I need to buy another one, but I don't want to do that until this one really just splits in half or something. But what I did was made that makeshift covering and just pinned a piece of foil to just like the front. But oh gosh, it still stained it. Like that little gap, it still made its way through and bleached the mannequin head anyway. So when you're bleaching hair, what you want to do is you want to make sure you saturate. You want to take it to saturation station. It basically makes the hair bleach evenly. When you're bleaching towards the roots, you want to be like a little bit careful because you might end up bleaching the closure. I bleached my closure after I did this, so it's like if you get too much on the closure, then you go to bleach it again later on, you might have some hairs that fall out. Unless that's what you want, then you can totally do that. So when I was done bleaching that part, I got my piece of foil. So with the foil, don't scrunch your foil because you can make it to where some parts don't process, and then that means you have to bleach again, and who wants to do that? I laugh because I ended up having to bleach again, but it's okay, you'll see why. So when I was done bleaching the hair, I took it outside because it was really hot that day. So I thought, let me cut processing times down. So I left it out there for about 20 minutes and it was like 90 degrees outside. But if you're a beginner, I do not recommend that you do this because maybe it might not go well for you. Maybe you might end up with a balded closure, who knows. But when I brought it inside, I noticed the outer corners of the hair were still dark. So I applied more bleach to it and I ended up applying more bleach to the whole thing. Quick clarification, when I said if you're a beginner don't try this, I don't mean like don't attempt this look. I mean don't take it outside to process because you just never know. Like it reminds me of the time I told like some girl I went to uni with how to bleach hair and she said her hair started smoking and she was really looking at me as if I'm the reason why her hair started smoking. No, it's probably because you bought some shitty hair. But yeah, do try this, just bleach it the normal way. So I didn't add foils here. I don't know really what was going on here. Like I realized that I didn't do that whilst watching this footage, but that's another thing I don't recommend you doing unless you know what you're doing. I kept an eye on it, so it's okay. But what I do is I use the generic Shimmer Light shampoo that I get from Sally's. It works just the same and it's half the price. But this is the results. I don't know if you can see, but there's like white hairs. Like this really bleached. Like this bleached. I accidentally bleached a part of the closure, as you can see, but those are the white hairs in a zoomed in view. So I bleached the closure with the same things in the beginning and I left it on for about 25 minutes. So at this point I was like, dye it pink or tone it, dye it pink or tone it. And as you can tell, I ended up toning it. But if you want me to dye it pink, let me know in the comments and I'll do it because I kind of am tempted to dye it pink. But I really do like the results, so I don't know. If enough people comment, then I'll do it. Let me explain like the madness that's going on here. So one time I toned hair and I had a tiny bit left over, so I saved it because I save everything. And I was like, why am I even saving this? Like, when am I ever going to need a tiny bit of toner? Well, you see here today, that's when I needed it. So with toner, it's 1 part toner, 2 parts developer. So what I was doing was drawing a line just so I could fill up the developer to where the toner was, if that makes any sense. So with toner, you're supposed to apply it to towel dried hair, and that's the effects I was trying to mimic by spraying it with water and then towel drying it. So this is the hair after it's been toned. It took out some of the brassiness. Here I zoomed in so I could show you more of the colour, but I realised I was just combing onto hopes and dreams. There was not a piece of hair that I was combing the lace, just a mess, but you get the point. So here I'm going in with my hot comb just to smooth out the top, perfect the part, and I'm going to get ready to style it, so I'm going to be curling it. I used a 1.5 inch barrel curling iron. I got this from TJ Maxx or Ross. Those stores, it's like one and done. You buy it and you never see it again, but it was $12.99. But if you do want one of these, Amazon or Sally's is your best bet. But I wanted to go for like looser curls, kind of like a blowout type of thing. So the technique is I'm curling away from the face or the mannequin head, and then I'm pin curling it. Because sometimes my experience with curling with big barrel wands is that the curls drop pretty fast because it's not like a full curl, it's just kind of like some wave. But that's just the technique, and if you want to see like a full video on it, I have one. I didn't include I didn't show the footage of me doing the whole thing because I figured it'd be boring. But yeah, if you do want to see it, I have a video on it. But yeah, these are the curls. I kind of let them cool down for about 30 minutes and then I put it on my head. Okay, so this is like my first time showing my face like fully in any of my videos, and I was being mad awkward, so please don't laugh at me. I'm laughing at myself. Like, I can't even watch this back. I'm cringing so hard, like, what the hell is going on here? But that's how the hair came out. That's how the curls came out. As you can see, it's like a little wave, a little something. I also like how the color came out. It's kind of like a peekaboo effect. Sometimes you get more blonde, sometimes you get more black, but that's what it looks like. So yeah. But don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Peace out.